Hey there, and happy Wednesday to you. I'm so glad that you guys are here today. Excited about what we're going to be talking about today. I know that social media right now, especially during the holiday season, is not top of mind, but it really is because a lot of us coaches really use social media to market our business, or I'm gonna say, or we want to use social media to market our business. And I've been hearing a lot lately when I was in Clubhouse and just in conversations about LinkedIn. Yes, definitely LinkedIn. And shameless plug, I will be doing a leveraging LinkedIn masterclass. So it is free for those that are a part of the Impeccable Impact mentorship community, but everybody else is going to have to invest in this masterclass. Okay, I'm just saying. But yeah, LinkedIn. But not only leveraging LinkedIn, but let's talk about some of the other platforms that we use. So we use Clubhouse, we use Facebook, we use Instagram, we use TikTok. I don't know much about TikTok yet, but God has instructed me to head on over there. And He's instructed me to head on over there and create an account. And if I could be all the way honest, let me tell you, I it might be coaching a little, but it's warfare. And like, who really elects to, hey, sign me up for the war? Oh, it's wartime, sign me up. Nobody does that. But I realize what the assignment is. So I'm going to be enthusiastic as I embark my assignment over on TikTok. Okay, so you can stay tuned. You can stay tuned for that coming up in January. All right. But for the purposes of today and this training, you guys, we're actually going to be talking about Instagram. That's something that I don't talk about too often. I mean, I talk about Instagram. I talk about being on Instagram, but I've never really talked about how to leverage Instagram for coaching. Okay. So for some of you, it may be your primary platform. It was at one time my primary platform. I'm going to tell you, back in 2012, when I started my business, when I had my brick and mortar store. Many of you guys know I've been in business for a long time, but I had a brick and mortar store, and I never forget, my daughters were like, "Oh, here, do this Instagram, you'll love it." And I was like, "I don't want it. I don't want." I'm so anti social media. Like, I don't want another app. I don't want another thing. But they were like, "No, mommy, this will be really good for business." And of course, it was. And so I've been learning a lot about Instagram over 10 years now. Okay. 10 years. Wow. When I think about it, my goodness, I'm getting better. I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. But yes, leveraging Instagram is what I want to talk about today, and some things that we can do. So I have my phone, and I'm actually in real time going to my phone so that I can take a look at my IG and speak to some things that I think are going to be helpful to you as you all consider yours. Okay. So when I hired a social media coach, yes, your girl hired a social media coach in 2019. When I hired my social media coach, I at that time had like 900 followers on Instagram. And so I grew my Instagram to over 4,000 followers. And then one day I went in and I did a clean sweep. Anybody that did not align to my values, I removed them as a follower. Anybody that had high priestess, mystic, anything related to witchcraft, I removed them as a follower. People who had accounts that were no longer in use, I removed them as a follower. And so I took my account to over 4,000. I don't remember how much it was, but over 4,000 down to like 2,500. And so I know some people are like, what? It's all about the followers. No, it's not. It is about the right followers. Okay. And so I'm very proud that I did that. But I say that to say, again, having an Instagram account or any account where there are metrics for you to view, such as the follower count, I promise you, it is not about how many followers you have. It is about making sure that you have the right follower, because you could have an account, I'm telling you, with 100 people and 10 of them be the right follower, and you are doing just fine. I'm just saying. All right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about Instagram and how you can use it to leverage your coaching business and show up in a space without a lot of effort. Okay. And so let me begin by assuming that you guys have these things in place already. Okay. Let's just assume that you are very clear on your audience. You are clear on your client. You're clear on what you want to offer, and you are clear on your transformation. All right. So let me first make sure that I speak to that. Okay. Now, having all those things in place makes the rest of this so much easier. Okay. So I am going through my IG, and as I see things, I'm just going to speak to them and pray that you just consider, take a look. And because now I'm back up to 3,600 followers, and they're the right followers for me. As I get new followers, just as people check me out, guess what? I check them out. I check you out. If you followed me, I checked you out. And it's not, so some people might be like, well, she doesn't follow me back. No, I don't need to follow everybody back because there's a lot of pressure in that. But I will tell you this, if you are not the right follower and I don't want to be connected to you, I will remove you as a follower. I'm just saying, because I'm picky about who I keep my company with. Okay. All right. So let's start up at the top. So at the very top, if you go to yours, it may have your name, it may have your business name, it may have some numbers. I don't know. Mine says just_Kellee. And I don't exactly know what they call that thing. I should know, right? Shouldn't I know what these are called? But I don't. Anyways, mine is just Kellee. So just Kellee, just_Kellee. Just Kellee was taken. So I used just_Kellee. I have one account. I have one Well, okay. I have more than one Instagram account, but I have one. I don't have like a personal account and a business account. My other Instagram accounts are for other things. Other things, but I keep my personal life and my business life together on my Just Kellee account. Okay. So I got your name. If it is your business name, no problem. You're good. If it is your personal name, no problem. You're good. All right. So it doesn't matter what you name the thing. Just make sure that you have something up there. Now, I will say this. It is recommended that what you have is consistent across the board. So I have just_Kellee as my name for a lot of things. And then where just Kellee was not taken. Okay. So it's either just Kellee or just_Kellee. All right. So you want to make sure that on your Twitter account, on your Facebook account, on your LinkedIn, on your YouTube, on your TikTok, all the things that you are able to claim the name. Can somebody say claim the name? Claim the name, okay? Claim the name. All righty? Okay. Moving on. You want to make sure that your profile picture is not a logo. Do not have a logo as your profile picture. You are a coach that offers a service. If you are a human that offers a service, if you are a human that sells a product, they want to connect with a human, not a logo for a profile picture. And you might be saying, well, I don't take pictures. Listen, then you're in the wrong business. You need to get used to it because the way God has our lives set up, y'all, he is raising us up. He is putting us in the forefront, and we will become a household name, and they need to attach a face to the name. Okay, my little rant there. All righty. So get your profile picture together. Alrighty. All right. Underneath that, you'll have your title. Now, for me, again, mine says just Kellee, just_Kellee. It's my picture, and then it's my title. In my title, I have my full name, Kellee Williams, because there, you would not believe how many times people are like, just Kellee. I don't know what your name is. It's Kellee. My name is Kellee. My name is Kellee. So I put my name, Kellee Williams, and then I tell them what I do. So that would be my recommendation to you. Now, if your name happens to already be at the heading above your picture, no worries. Then just make sure in that title, you tell them what you do. Something that is Googleable. Okay. So in mine says, Kellee Williams, I coach coaches. I coach coaches. All righty. And then I have my description. All right. So it's who I am and what I do. And now I'm putting, ready for this, how I do it. Okay. How do I do it? And I got a little emoji up there to make it a little visually interesting, but providing strategy for kingdom-driven coaches to gain Ready? Visibility, conversions, and consistent profits. All righty. So you want to identify how it is that you help the people that come to your page. So that if they read the title, it gives them, if they read who you are, they read what you do, and now they're reading the description of how you help, they want to check you out and check out your content. Okay. All righty. The other thing I have in my description of how I help is I have a bolded section that says, let's connect. I want to give them a call to action. So you want to also make sure that you have a call to action. Mine is let's connect. And so that's where I have my links. All right. Link in bio. And let me pause. I'm also assuming that if you're leveraging Instagram for business, that you are using a business Instagram account or a creator's account. Okay. You got to set that up through Facebook on the back end. If you need help with that, let me know. But you want to make sure that you are using a business or a creator's account so that you are able to use the links feature. And I have a link, let's connect. So it links to my website. And if you hit it, you'll see access to, let's see, the first thing that comes up. My internet is acting up right now and it's going slow. I don't know why I'm going so slow. Well, I could tell you, I don't need to look at this to know. The first thing that comes up on my links, and then I got to say something about links because y'all, your girl got a pet peeve. I have my membership. I have my email list building masterclass. I have how you can connect with me on Clubhouse and how you can connect to my Facebook group. I have those linked. I have 4 things linked. I don't have a lot of things linked. Okay, it came up. All right. And I'm going to point this so you guys can see. Can you guys see that? All right. Y'all see that? Membership, email masterclass, Clubhouse, and Facebook group. Okay. All right. This is my pet peeve. If you utilize the links feature, please do not have 30 links because a confused buyer will not buy. Remember, I said that. Somebody that has too many options will refuse all options. And I'm gonna give you an example. Your girl cannot do a buffet. I do not do buffets. I cannot do a buffet. I don't care where it is. I don't care if it's Vegas. I don't care if it's a hometown buffet, which I ain't doing. But you know what I'm saying? I can't do buffets. You know why? Too many options. I look at all those options. Number one, I'm grossed out. Then the second thing is it immediately makes me full. Looking at the food makes me full. Too many options, and now I don't eat. Now I'm mad because I wasted my money, especially in Las Vegas where those buffets are $47.99. Now I'm mad because I wasted my money. If you offer too many options to your potential client or the person that is viewing your page, now you're wasting your time. Why are you there? Because you're giving them a reason to opt out because they're overwhelmed. We want to prevent overwhelm. Okay, that was my little rant. Okay, back to leveraging IG. All right, so I have a call to action. Your call to action does not have to be links. Your call to action could be find a post that really resonates with you and leave me a comment. It could be whatever you want, but links is the easiest thing to have. Okay. All right. So I don't have highlights on mine. You can find people that will talk to you about why highlights are important. Let me tell you why I don't do it. Because everybody that I see with highlights, they don't keep up with them. You go to the highlights and it says the last time they posted something was 113 weeks ago. So I have yet to find somebody that appropriately maximizes the effectiveness and the use for highlights. Okay, so that's just me. I don't use highlights. All right. You want to make sure that you have content that does a few things. Okay, so let's talk about this. You want your content to be engaging, you want it to be informative, and you want it to be educational. All right. It needs to serve one of those 3 purposes. So letting your clients know the information around why they should connect with you or buy into your services, the education around why it's helpful. And you want them to be informed and even entertained. Show them a little bit about your life. Now, let me tell you guys what I do. So my post, they do intermingle my life with business, but I love using my stories to talk more about my personal life. So y'all, I take a gazillion pictures. And so while everything doesn't end up on my feed because I like a pretty feed, I will post them in my stories. So go day dates with my husband or outings with my children. The stories are a great place to nurture people so that they can get to really know more about who you are. And I utilize my feed for long form video and going live, for reels and because the reels will expose you to new people, for the carousel post, which will educate the people that come to my feed. And I guess that's really all I got. Oh, and my static post, which inform people of something that is really resonating or pressing me at that time. For instance, if there's a quote, I'll have a quote. I'll have a let's see, an about me. Hey, if you're new to this page, here are 10 facts about me. Okay, so I want you to consider how you can utilize different means or modes of presenting content that are going to speak to your audience. All right, consider what your audience wants, what they're really craving for, and speak to that. Make sure that you're using your insights to gauge how the content is doing. You want to know how many saves, because you can repurpose your content over time. And if they're saving it, that means they're getting something from it. Those are opportunities for you to create more content like that. If they're sharing it, that means that they are exposing you to more people. So create more content that gets them to share. Okay. If they are going to your website as a result of it, and that's something that you want them to do, then get them, or the link that you have posted, create more content that's going to get them, create very similar content that's going to get them to share that out. All righty. If they're commenting and you want to have a post that's engaging, create or repurpose content that will allow for them to continue to engage with you. Okay. All right. So you want to make sure that your content speaks to those things. You don't have to be overwhelmed with it. Use the outline. I talk about outlines. Use templates on Canva. You want to grow your engagement by engaging with others, period. 10 minutes before you make a post, engage with people. 10 minutes after you make a post, engage with people. And I'm going to give you a quick engagement hack. Okay. Quick engagement hack. Open up your phone, open up stories, and sit your phone down. Your phone will automatically go through stories. All right. And the people that you have seen their story, they are more likely to see a post that you have put up. Okay. When they open up their phone, they are more likely to see a post that you put up. So engage with people, comment on people's posts. Don't just heart it and keep it moving. If they say something, if you see a picture, engage. Now I'm also going to go on another rant over on LinkedIn. And let me yell at y'all LinkedIn users who do this. Do not listen. This is my request from you. Do not like my post and not comment. Do not like my post and not comment on it, because I'm over there to leverage my network. Do not just like my post and not comment. Say something. And it's not for me. It's not just for me. Let me tell you why. Because when you say something on my post, now you are exposed to people that are connected to me. I want them to know about you. I want them to know what type of coach you are. I want them to go down the rabbit hole and now end up on your content, connecting with you, connecting with your network. I'm doing this for you. All right, I ranted. So anyways, back to engagement. You want to make sure that you are engaging with people. If somebody goes live and you happen to just be sitting around, watch their live, engage with their live, share their live. We could share, we could spread the wealth, right? All right. So you want to make sure that you're engaging on other people's content. Utilize the hashtag features. When I tell you, my God, hashtags have been great for business and exposing me to new people. Listen, I don't have too much time to go into it, but find hashtags that work for you in your niche. Use them on your content. And if you have 20 extra minutes, go digging around and find clients or find potential clients using hashtags. Listen, reverse engineer that bad boy. If they can find you through the content and the hashtags, then you can find them through hashtags as well. Listen, I did this room a long time ago before there was replays called Hustle in the Hashtag. I might have to bring that back out. Hustle in the hashtag. All righty. All right. Also, make sure that you're not only showing up when you're trying to promote something. Make sure that you are consistent with your posting. So if consistent for you is once a week, post once a week. If consistent for you is once a day, post once a day. Listen, if consistent is for you once an hour, for 9 hours a day, whatever consistent is, be consistent, because people go looking for your work, for your content. I'll never forget one time I hopped into a Clubhouse room and somebody got really excited. I had no clue she was even following me, but she got really excited and she said, "Oh my goodness, Kellee is here." She said, "You guys, you got to check out her Instagram." She always shouted out my Instagram. She said, "You got to check out her Instagram." I opened up my phone praying that hers will be one of the first few, because I go looking for her content. She shows up every day with such value. That was such a big compliment to me. Now, this was back when I was doing 5 posts a day. Listen, there's seasons for that. Every season is not a season for that. But she recognized the value that I offered, and I was consistent, and she went looking for me. So if you show up consistently, no matter what the frequency is, people will go looking for you. So consider that. Consider that. Alrighty. What else can I tell you guys? I assume that you have a content strategy. If not, I know that I will be putting something in the mentorship community about an easy content strategy that goes over and beyond, the outlines, a little bit more than the outlines. But y'all, don't overthink this thing. When it comes to IG, come up with 12 themes. 12 themes. Rotate those themes each quarter. This week I'm talking about this. This week I'm talking about this. This week I'm talking about this. This week I'm talking about that. Oh, wait a minute. Is that right? 12 themes? Hold on. How many? Hold on. See, now I feel dumb. And it's not even 2:00 yet. Hold on. I think I'm right. 9. Come up with 9 themes. 9 themes, okay? So that each week you can have themed content. Alrighty? You can have themed content every week, and you can show up for your audience and not have to overthink it. It is not as hard as we make it out to be. Now, I will give you guys some bonuses, okay? Who wants a bonus? You ready for a bonus? Okay, I got a bonus for you. So, one of the things that has been very profitable for me as a coach is using my phone, which I paid $1,400 for. Okay, using the video feature on my phone. And so when I get a new follower, or I choose to follow somebody back, or it's a potential client or somebody that I really want to engage with, I will sit up here and I will do a quick, like, 10-second video. And so you know what? I'm going to do this in real time. Let's see who my latest follower is. My latest follower is Trinette. Okay, you guys want to see what I do? Okay. All right, this is what I do. Give me a second. Okay, hold on, guys. Hey, Trinette, thank you so much for following me. I don't know how you stumbled upon my account, but I'm so excited that you did. And I pray that over time, you and I will get to know each other and have fun engaging on each other's content here on Instagram. So anyways, blessings on your day. Take care. So I'm going to send that to her. I'm going to send that to her. I don't know how or when she followed me, but I'm going to send that to her. I'm going to thank her. You heard what I did? Okay. So imagine doing that. And you might be like, I don't be camera ready. Well, listen, another thing, let me tell you, in this next season, you need to be ready. And I'm feeling God right now in this moment. So prophetically, I'm telling you, when you get up in the morning, be intentional about making sure your hair is done. Be intentional about the clothes that you wear. Be intentional about your makeup. Be camera ready. Be camera ready so that you can do things like that. You never know when the opportunity will present itself for you to go on camera. I'll never forget during a political campaign one time, I happened to be walking from a grocery store. I saw a news crew. I looked at them, made eye contact. They smiled. I smiled. They asked me, hey, do you mind coming over here? And I was camera ready. Okay. Everywhere we go, we show up in excellence. Everywhere we go, we need to be ready so we don't have to get ready. And because I am ready, so I don't have to get ready, your girl stays ready. Okay? Let that be your testimony. Stay ready. Okay. All right. So I gave you guys a little bit about how to do this. I am a little bit pressed for time today. So I will make sure that any questions I go into the chat and answer. But I thank you so much for joining me today on this Wednesday training. And next week, we will have another platform for you to leverage for your coaching business. All righty. All right. Oh, and you know what? I didn't even talk about going live. Listen, it's so much. I'm gonna have to continue this conversation on over in the Impeccable Impact community. If you are liking that community right now, because I know several of you are in this. Listen, the community is now up to like 35 people. I love it. So if you are a part of the Impeccable Impact community, worry not. I will continue this conversation over there at some other time. But if you are not a part of the Impeccable Impact community, please, please, please consider it. The master classes that are $47 will be absolutely free for those that are in the community. And there will be monthly master classes. Okay. I'm just saying. All righty. All right, y'all. Blessings on your day. And I will catch you guys a little bit later. All righty, y'all. Adios.